Okay. You guys, we are in April. It is Monday, April 4th. I love April because it's GTC month. I cannot wait for you guys to, I think this GTC is going to be, every one. It's like better than the next one. And you always think like, no way. And it is. Um, and the speaker lineup is just fantastic. I'm really, really excited about the people that we're going to be hearing from. And then the products. I cannot wait for you guys to see. So, I hope you are as excited as I am about it because I just think that with all the stuff that they're launching, there's huge opportunity to grow your business. So that being said, I first do want to acknowledge again, because I know we're all going to kind of different meetings and I haven't been great about doing this at the beginning of the month, but I know I put it on the Facebook page, but I do want to go ahead and talk about, hold on just a sec, what we accomplished in March, because I'm really, really thrilled. You guys, everybody had a really solid month, which is great. A lot of people had increases in their month, which is awesome. And then a lot of people got to goals. So hold on, where's my little list? I apologize. Okie doke. Okay, here we go. So we have some new gals who are in qualification for district manager, and that is super duper exciting. You guys, where's my list here? Oh, well. So in DC, we have Jessie Koutsakis is her married. Is that your married name, or Hope? I'm a little confused, but Jessie is in qualification for district, so that is super duper exciting. We also have Shannon Ritter, who is in qualification. And Shannon, you had an amazing month. I know you got into so much activity and you got halfway, which is absolutely fabulous. We have Kelly. Alyssa, is it Kelly Fayard? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So Kelly is in qualification for district manager, which is awesome. Kelly, I cannot wait to meet you. We had, we had a lot of people do their brick, I'm sorry, Elizabeth Treechek is in qualification for district manager. She is direct to me, super excited for her. She's in Arkansas. I'm going to be going to Arkansas on Wednesday. And so really excited about that. We have some new, Renee Ashby. Oh my gosh, Renee. I feel like you are a DM because you did so much this month, but you are so close. And so Renee is in qual as well. And we are excited for you to finish in April. And let's see. Hold on. We had in New Jersey, we had Petula Geiger. She promoted to district manager. And you guys, she signed up at the very end of February and promoted this last month. And so Petula, I am so excited for you. That is a big deal. Here's what's cool. And this is something I absolutely love, stories like this. So I was talking to Kathy Maloney that day of close, and Kathy is her sponsor. And, we were having all that credit card issue stuff. And, obviously for a little while there, it was a little stressful as far as like, are we even going to know where we're at? Blah, blah, blah. And I reassured Kathy, I said, let Petula know that she's fine. Like it would be great if she finished, but it's okay. She can totally finish next month. She's done so much and she's off to such an amazing start. I just didn't want her to like be freaking out. It's one thing to have like excited energy and like being like, oh my gosh, we're making this happen. And this other thing, like pulling your hair out, feeling like you're like absolutely a stress case. Right. and I didn't want her to be stressed. And so Kathy was like, well, I will make sure that she, understands that she doesn't need to worry. And Petula's response was like, oh no, we're doing this. I'm getting this done. And I think that's so awesome. So yay, Petula. You guys, I'm so excited to recognize Alyssa Walls for being in qualification for area manager. You guys, I know she worked her little hiney off last month, and I am so proud of her for the change, the shift that she's had mentally, what she's attracting in her business, the leader that she is being for her team. They are adding new people like crazy, which is so fun and exciting. And so much of it like really comes from who she is as a leader and a person. And she's, just fantastic. And I know her team feels the same way. So super excited about her being in qual, and we'll be finishing for sure. As well as, you guys, I know this is the year of promoting area managers like crazy on our team. I just know it. And you will know it too, especially after GTC. But just know, like, it's happening for Alyssa. It can happen for you, and it changes on a dime. You guys got to hear from Alyssa a couple weeks ago when she did the training, and that was just fantastic. So if you have not watched that, really go back to scroll down in the Facebook page and find it, because it's fantastic. Okay, for people who hit their district manager bonus, we had Alyssa Walls, of course, as you can imagine. She did a lot of volume. We had Kathy Maloney. And Kathy, I believe she hits her district manager bonus almost every single month. I'm going to double check this real quick, but I remember I put out that 5 and 5 challenge of hitting your district manager bonus during this year of 2016. And remember what it is that as you hit certain markers, I'll post the flyer again on our Success Line page. As you hit different markers, you get prizes along the way. So first of all, Kathy Maloney has already earned her Tory Burch flip-flops. Yay. You're going to need those, because she also already qualified for the AIT trip, which is absolutely fabulous and fantastic, and way to go. That is so huge to qualify a few months early, because it's, you really have to work your personal business in order to achieve that. So huge congratulations to Kathy on that. You guys, several of you are really close. We have all of April and May to finish up for the trip to Atlantis. And oh my goodness. So just don't forget, obviously, I'm sure you haven't, but really be working towards that. Watch your tracker, know where you're at, know what you need, break it down. And there's going to be a bunch of us there in Atlantis. It's going to be super fun. So I'm very excited about that. Let me see what else before I move on. I think that's probably it. Okay, so as far as recognition, so way to go, team. Super excited. And now what I want to talk about just a little bit is GTC. I know some of you are not able to go, and that makes my heart hurt, but you're going to be hearing from us when we get back. And of course, they're going to be once they launch it on Thursday night, once they launch it to us, things go live on the website. So it's pretty fun for you guys back home. But for those of you who are attending GTC, I wanted to make sure to remember and alert yourself to the fact that because you attend GTC, they give you a special discounted price on getting the new products. And they have a couple of different bundles this time that you can do, and they're telling us there's no limit to how many you can purchase. Now, all of those have to go under your ID, which is great. It's volume for you. But just note to self, this is a time where I do want you to think, instead of maybe having tons of gambling money, right? I don't know how many of you gamble a lot, but I want you to think through that investing in your business and making sure to get the new products. You're going to want them. You're going to need them in your business. And you may want multiple sets of, of what they're offering. So just note to self, there also is the Arbonne Boutique where they have exclusive, just fun like Arbonne cups and t-shirts and all sorts of things that you can purchase. The one reminder about that, it's super fun stuff. I go to, and I got all these little cute thank you notes and whatnot, and I've been using them all year this year. They're all super great, but whatever you purchase at the Arbonne Boutique, just know that can be useful stuff for your business, yes, but it does not increase any volume that you're getting paid on. Okay. So don't go crazy, in my view, in the boutique. If you have to do some either ors as far as I want it all sets or the Arbonne Boutique, do the product all the way. Okay. We will be having a light dinner in my room the night of the product launch. So there's early bird training sessions there's 3 training sessions that are offered on Thursday afternoon, depending on when you're arriving. And when you check in and register at GTC, so you go through registration to get your name badge and everything, that will determine which session you get put into. But what they launched last year, and it was awesome, was you have the ability to watch the training session in your hotel room. And I did that, and it was fabulous. It was quiet. I could watch it, and I got to pick the time that worked for me. So, I don't want you to overly stress. It can be really fun to be in the room and be live, but just know that that is an option. And for those of you who have the later session, I'll send out an email, but we typically need to meet in my room pretty early so that we can then get over to the arena in time and have seats. I am a little concerned, just slightly, as far as what it's going to look like for getting seats in our section. I still do not know what section we're in. This, I usually find out like about a week in advance. So I'm sure I will find out this week what section we're in. But, sorry, I'm getting a phone call and my iPad. Oh, okay, sorry. It rings on my iPad too. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, I'm a little concerned about finding seats. So first of all, I think that we're going to need to meet a little bit earlier and leave earlier from my room than maybe we have in the past, because the doors open at 5:30. I don't think we need to be there an hour and a half ahead. I think that's a little overkill, but I really think that we probably want to be there a minimum of 30 minutes ahead, because it starts at 7. So we're going to want to head down from my room probably around 6:15. So I was planning on telling you guys to probably come to my room around 4:30. I'll email this out to those of you who are attending GTC, but I just kind of wanted to give you a heads up of what to expect, right? So Thursday night is a little casual. Lots of times we're wearing jeans, and I do have t-shirts for us. Again, this year, Deanna's Success Line, we all have t-shirts. So coming over to my room, just know you're going to kind of be changing in my bathroom, swapping out t-shirts if you want. You don't have to, but it's kind of fun. And hopefully I have everybody covered as far as sizes and whatnot. So Thursday night's pretty casual. Then Friday and Saturday are the general sessions. Here's what Thursday night, they're going to do the kickoff, and then you can run to the store if you want to, or you can go at a later point. It's up to you. I usually like to go that night because it's just kind of fun and exciting. But Friday and Saturday, just, it's business casual. And I always take so much pride in our team and how we look and how we represent ourselves. And that's because of the success line that we're in with Cecilia Stoll and Deanna Herron. Because we always look nice. So it's not overkill. You don't have to wear a dress or anything like that. But I always, I wear like slacks and a cute top usually. I do always recommend bringing something to wrap around you because depending on where you're at, it can be hot or cold. And I have my cute shoes that I keep in my bag until I get there. And I usually wear my flip-flops while I'm walking around the MGM because it's so far. So that's just a recommendation, or my flats. And then I'll put my cute shoes on. So I think, let's see, I think that's kind of it. It's going to be fun. I'll go over some other things in the email, but I just kind of wanted to give you just a little bit of basis of kind of what to expect at night for the Friday night grand awards. People dress up, and it doesn't have to be crazy dress up, but I would say go out Vegas dress up. Okay. So you don't need to wear a sparkly dress or anything like that because if you're not getting recognized on stage, but it's usually like cute little dress or skirt or pants and a fun top or something like that. Okay. So that's a little bit about GTC. It's going to be fabulous. Brace yourself. Oh my gosh. And so talking about GTC and the new products coming up. This is the beginning of the month. I don't know what you have on your calendar, but I hope you're not staring at an empty calendar. Okay. And I want you to be thinking through that there are new products that are coming out that people are going to want to get their hands on, and people tend to want to be in the know first. So this is a wonderful time right now this week, totally setting up, load those last weeks of April, the last 2 weeks of April with events, you guys, asking people to host, letting them know, hey, you were one of the first people I thought of because I wanted to give you an opportunity to have the exclusive on the new products. And there will probably be I'm going to say there's probably going to be an extra fun thing there for your guests with the new product. Because in my mind, what I'm thinking is there are going to be a couple multiples of things that I get and I'll do as a giveaway within the presentation. So, I don't know. I haven't figured out exactly. I think it would depend on which one, like if it's going to be for every person that orders or if somebody, for each person that books off of it, probably that is actually, a good little incentive. But there's a range in prices of what's coming out. So I feel comfortable that you'll have things that you can kind of piecemeal out of your I Want It All set if you want to do that. Okay. You don't have to. And if you're not going to GTC, you can still offer some, fun and exciting things because you will be able to order the products as well. You just don't get the special discount that the GTC attendees get. So be loading your calendar for that end of April like crazy. Okay. And let clients know, your preferred clients, that, Friday morning or, late Thursday night, depending on if they want to stay up, they can see what the new products are and, let you know if there's certain things that you want to try, that they want to try. That would be great. So, okay. So that is pretty much it as far as GTC. As far as the March to promotion. Okay. So, there are several of you who've gotten back to me regarding your points, and there are a lot of you that haven't, which is fine. If you felt that it wasn't enough to be counted, that's completely fine. But I do want to put a little thing out there that I felt like, okay, I'm just going to maybe go ahead and go with the people that did tell me what their points are and let you guys know who won stuff. But then I'm also concerned that maybe somehow in the hubbub of clothes and whatever, and the fact that it's not like I don't know how many times I posted about it and yada yada, that I should maybe give you guys another chance to let me know. Hold on, I was just gonna pull that up real quick. Because there's two things, and actually here's the one thing that I want you to know. There's two parts to the March to promotion. And the people who got back to me were really great about telling me your points as far as if you like had a one-with-one or an event or, did a sample drop off for the first part. But the second part was holding a minimum of 10 activities during the month of March. And what I meant by that is sample drop-offs didn't count, but you either had, a combination of one-with-ones and events that equaled 10 during the month of March. And then you are going to be invited to the special training that we're doing at the end of this month. And so I need to hear from you as far as if you executed 10 income producing activities. And remember, that is a one-with-one. It's holding an event. It's taking someone to a Discover Arbonne. Okay. It is not making phone calls, even though that's income producing. It needs to be an actual appointment that was executed. If you did a minimum of 10, I need you to post it on the team page, message me, email me. But if you would do that as soon as possible, that would be great, because I want to let people know who won. One thing I do know is I think that depending on what I get, because maybe a bunch of you are like, oh yeah, I forgot to send in my points. I was going to do a prize for the top team and then the top 3 people with points. But I know that there were some teams that were really closely aligned and they talked a lot and whatever. And then there were some that really didn't. And so I'm sorry about that if your team didn't necessarily take off. And so I think depending on what I get back, it may just be that just a certain number of individuals who have the top points get to have the special prizes. Okay. So I really wanted to announce it tonight, but I am compelled, and especially because I've gotten just a couple of messages right now and I will wait. I'll wait a couple more days and then I'll announce it on the team Facebook page. Okay. So does anyone have any questions regarding the March to Promotion? Is anyone confused at all? No. Okay, cool. I will say I'm pretty confident that Alyssa Walls is in top points. At this point, she has blown away everybody else, and well deserved. She was a busy little girl. You're not a little girl, sorry. Didn't mean that condescending. You're an awesome rock star. So I will, if you would please make sure to get me your points. And then, and if you're not sure if I have it all together, and you guys just give me your points. I don't have to know the total rundown. I trust you. We're on the honor system. I think by numbers, you can tell when people are in activity and when they're not. So if you had not that much volume and you think you got 100 points, I'm going to be maybe not. So I might call your bluff on that one, but okay. So, in going into this, the spring and April, you guys, this is such a great time again for the 30-day clean eating, offering that to people, and knowing that, writing your goals out. I know I posted that, make sure to write your goals. And I did that already. I hope you did yourself, because you guys, you can't hit a target that you don't, that your brain doesn't know about. And we really do gravitate towards what we tell ourselves. And, I really want you to be diligent about your goal card, that I am so happy and grateful for perfect health, unstoppable confidence, and the abundance of time, money, and freedom in my life. I attract the right people, resources, and opportunities that will enable me to promote 6 direct area managers and 3 direct regions by December 31st, 2016. That's mine. That's what I'm saying a lot. And I want you guys to be saying whatever it is for you. Okay. I get really excited when I when I say it, because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's totally going to happen. And but I can't stress enough. It's like, it's all those mundane things, right? It's the stuff that is like so easy to do and so easy not to do. And knowing that, this business isn't rocket science, but what we're offering people is, it can be huge for them, but it also on so many levels, like, it's like, paint the big picture for people, know how big this is, learn to be crazy confident, learn to take on my confidence of like, I think people are nuts when they don't really take a look at this, when they don't really investigate it for themselves. I'm fine with people feeling like, I've heard enough, but this isn't necessarily what I want to pursue. But, have that crazy confidence of like, you have no idea, like what's going to happen within Arbonne over the next several years. I think with our global expansion, with the products that we have, I realize that there are more and more companies that are trying to clean up their products, right? What I want you to have crazy confidence in is, we were the first, like we're the experts. And I shouldn't say the first, because I'm sure there's other companies that are older than us, 35 years. But as far as where we play in network marketing, as well as in just the personal care, cosmetics, skincare, whatever, you guys, we should own this category, because this is who we are. This is what we do. And we're a company of integrity. So even when some people are like, well, isn't everybody doing that? Because I've heard that lately. I'm like, you know what? I think it's great that other companies are starting to follow suit, because they should. But I will tell you, what I love about Arbonne is this is who we've always been. We're the experts at it. We know exactly what we're doing. And we're not just delivering a cleaner product. We're delivering a superior product because of the ingredients that we have. Our ingredients, literally, like, you almost can't touch us. Okay. With the amazing ingredients that we have, because also the way we formulate. So, I wanted to hit on that because I've heard that a couple of times over the last month. And I thought, well, gosh, if I'm hearing it, you might be hearing it too. Do not let that, how should I say this? Don't let that take your thunder away, or have you think, oh, well, maybe we're not as special or not as unique. That, more than anything, that gives us credibility. It gives us that, like, okay, see, other people are already, like, other companies are realizing, like, this is a big deal. Like, it is important, but people need to know that what they're getting, they can trust. So have it fuel your fire, not take anything away, because to me, it's such credibility. It's like, heck yeah, they're trying to jump on board, and you know what? They will figure it out, but this isn't the arena that they've been playing in for 35 years. It's what we've been doing. So I don't know. I just kind of like that this is who Arbonne's always been. Okay. That's something I have said. Okay. Okay. I wanted to read you this. I know it's 9 o'clock. I'm sorry. Hold on. You guys, I had my first migraine today, and so I'm a little like, whoo. Anyways, not fun. Not that I've ever not thought that would not be fun, but anywho. So this is the Mach 2 with your hair on fire. And I love that with the book came this little, like, keep these tips and notes as a handy reference. So number 1 is, a vision is how you see, hear, and feel yourself performing any given goal. Okay. A vision is how you see, hear, and feel yourself performing any given goal. So part of setting these goals is seriously thinking about, like, what is it going to feel like? What is it going to feel like? And I know Alyssa was absolutely visualizing being at GTC, knowing that she was in qual for area. I know it because we talked about it. So sorry, Alyssa, I'm like blabbing that, but it's true. I think she even shared that. Number 2, goals are not visions, but visions are goals. Goals are statements of what you want, but visions are statements affirming you now have it and affirming how it will make you feel. Visions are vastly more powerful than goals. So that saying of the goal card 25 times a day, as you say it, like you need to be visualizing that. And far better for you to spend a few moments before you go to bed every night, closing your eyes and envisioning, what is it going to feel like when I promote to whatever? What is it going to feel like when Arbonne deposits X amount into my checking account? You know, like, what is that going to feel like? Replace your current visions with ones that match your goals. You already have a vision for everything you can imagine yourself doing. So you will be motivated to the degree you envision a performance that contrasts with how you currently perform. So that number 5 is really important. So hold on. You will be motivated to the degree you envision a performance that contrasts how you currently perform. So if your vision isn't that different from what your life looks like right now, you're not going to be as motivated. Does that make sense? Your vision needs to be different than how you're performing now. I am ignited and excited because of the people that I've surrounded myself with in Arbonne and outside of Arbonne who are total powerhouses, where I feel like they run circles around me by how effective and efficient and, you know, calm, like just the attributes, the confidence or whatever. And it absolutely excites me and ignites, like that's the level of performance that I want to be at. And it's different from where I'm at right now. So I get excited by that. Okay, so motivation looks like enthusiasm, courage, physical energy, and creativity. You can train yourself to believe your visions through spaced repetition of watching the movie. So just, again, visualizing it. And visions initially are best written as statements or affirmations. And I know you guys, as I was moving, I posted on the team page that note card. I don't know if you saw that post. It was late one night. And I found it was my affirmations for the year that I earned the MVP challenge trip. And I really got emotional about it because I read that card every day, several times a day. And I had another card that was up on my bathroom mirror, and I would look at myself and say it. I was like, I am an MVP 2011 challenge trip earner, and I am going to Hong Kong paid for by Arbonne. Like, I said it over and over and over and over again. And there were times where it did not look like I was going to earn that. Okay. It wasn't like my whole year like coasted and it was like, yeah, it's totally in the bag. It wasn't like that, and it never is. So that's my final thing, is that I want you to know that of course there's going to be times where you think, okay, I'm not sure how this is going to piece together. I don't know how, I don't see from step A to B, and here I'm telling myself this. Sometimes you don't see from A to B until you're literally right there. Okay. And you don't know what's happening underneath the surface. Your job is to believe and do the activity regardless of the result. Remember, regardless of the result, if you are in that place of who you are supposed to be in this business, your passion points, what you're excited about, what lights you up, what you get, some of you, it's about educating people on health and nutrition, right? Some of you, it's skincare. Some of you, it's about connecting with people and building them up. It's reaching out to people, encouraging, having that role of kind of coaching and helping, whatever it is. If you're in that place, you did the job that you're supposed to do. And whatever that person does with it is what they do with it. Right? So you should always feel good if they say no, it's no. Like if you're talking to enough people, you're like, that is a bummer for her because she is really amazing, or him because he's absolutely, he would be amazing at this business. But when you're in that place and in your zone and you're out there and you're talking to people, the no's will roll off you pretty much, because you're like, you know what? I want the right people on the bus. It's not going to be everybody. And also it's in their own timing. You will have people that you talk to right now that 10 years from now will say yes. Okay. If you're still in Arbonne, which I hope you are. So, thank you for listening to me. I talked too long tonight, but does anyone have any quick questions before we get off? I think you guys are all amazing and awesome. We have our local Kansas City meeting. We are meeting up with Marcy Van Beber and her team over in Lee Summit. I'm super excited. So those of you who are local, I hope you are there. For those of you who do not have a local meeting, there will be a Zoom, and I apologize because I promised someone earlier today that I would look that up or find that out, and I haven't yet. So I will do that very, very quickly and promptly and get that for you guys. But I hope this is a great, great start to your week. Okay. Every day with Arbonne is a new day. Every day. Every day. I love it. I love that. It doesn't matter what happened last month. It matters what's happening this month and today. So does anyone have any questions before we get off? Okay. You guys are awesome. I can't wait to see. Oh, does anyone have a question? No. Okay. I cannot wait to see those of you who are coming to GTC next week. It's going to be fabulous. And have a good night.
Thank you.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you, Anne.
Thank you. Thanks.